God bless football, Mikey A.
God bless football, Taylor.
God bless football, Stugotz.
Wow, some zest there from
a little bit.
Taylor. I think it's Izzy that brings him down. I don't know.
I think it's the schedule. It's revitalized him.
No.
He now knows.
No, yesterday he railed against it. I mean, he did.
Stu, Mikey was like, did you see all the schedule release videos? I watched all 32 of them. I go, Mikey, I probably watched maybe 5 seconds combined of schedule release videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched a few of them. Some of them. Listen, it's kind of a competition amongst the teams, like their social media departments, who can put out the most creative or the funniest one. And sometimes they're good, sometimes they fall flat.
Who can make the most fun of Rossini and Vrabel? I mean,
we had two jokes, two Rossini Vrabel jokes. The Vikings and
Chargers. The Chargers.
Chargers.
Yes.
Those were the two.
Norba. All right, it's a tradition unlike any other. The schedules were released. It's time for win-loss. I'm so excited about this. Izzy is so upset about this that he decided not to join us today because he will not do this. He will not partake in our shenanigans. So he is gone for the day. So we're going to start at the very top, and by top I mean bottom. We're going to start with our New York Jets. Is that right, Mikey? Of
course.
Okay. All right. So I was busy. I'll be honest with you guys, okay? When Mikey reveals to me who the Jets are playing in week 1, week 2, it's going to be the first I'm hearing about it because I am in Chicago. I have been busy with graduations in Syracuse and now here in Chicago for lacrosse games. I did not see the schedule release last night. I'm very upset. It's the first time I've ever missed it. So Mikey's going to reveal it to me for the first time, which I kind of like because that's how you're supposed to do it. Right off the, top of the head, right off your
from the hip.
Gut. Yes.
Right from the hip.
Shoot from the hip. Yes.
All right, Taylor, here comes the music. Game 1 at the Titans. If only somebody had called this earlier.
Yes, revenge game, Robert Saleh, revenge that no one cares about. No one cares about Robert Saleh's revenge. Right. Tough one. It's at Tennessee.
At Tennessee.
It's at 1 o'clock.
It's for the sake of this, just to save some time. All of the Jets games are at 1 o'clock unless they're on the West Coast, and then they're at 4:05.
Then they're forced to put them in that 4 o'clock window,
Yes.
right? Yes, got it.
And not even
if
the
they
good
could, though, they
one?
would start them. If they could, they'd start those games at 10. Right?
Yes. They're not even in the good 4:25 window. No, they're at 4:05.
Right. Well, of course. 4:25. I was playing at 4:25.
I've got this as a convincing win for the Jets.
So do I. Yes.
Wow. You
I
know
have
what?
the Jets by, I don't know why I'm giving out numbers, but I have the Jets winning that game by more than 14 points. How about that?
Wow.
I don't know about Cam Ward. I don't know.
I didn't love the Carnell Tate pick either.
Yeah.
You know what? Everybody says this is a Robert Saleh revenge game. False. This is a Devondre Sweat revenge game.
That's what I'm talking
He goes
about.
and wins it for the Jets.
Wait,
Jets
you agree?
are 1-0.
This is the problem. We all have the Jets at 1-0. We know now they're going to start 0-1. Go ahead.
Yep. Week 2, home opener against the Packers.
All right, so it's the home opener. We're coming off a big revenge game against
Big
Bob
win.
Saleh, right? We're 1-0. We're coming home. We're feeling good. We got a team. Gino plays decent against Tennessee. Who we play?
The Packers.
That's a loss.
I also have a loss.
Yeah, I don't think we even need to discuss this one. That's just a better team, better coached, better quarterback. Better.
Yes, but anything can happen in the NFL, Mike, especially at home. You know that.
Well, going to week 3,
Right?
you might
I was
as
trying
well
to
just...
talk you into. I was trying to talk us
No,
into
you're not going to talk.
start.
Nope, you're not talking me into it.
All right,
Too.
so we're
Different
1-1.
segment.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're going to be 0-2. I mean, 1-1.
Listen, you might as well put the Jets in the NFC North because their next game is at Detroit.
Oh, wow. I mean, really?
Is this an Aaron Glenn revenge game?
Ooh.
Wow.
If only the players cared about them.
Yeah. Oh, man, there goes the defensive coordinator that gave up 50 in the NFC Championship game.
We got to go win one for him.
We got to go win it.
I've got it as a loss.
Well, I'll let you sprinkled in that revenge there with Aaron Glenn. I mean, All right, Mikey, what do you think? I think it's a loss. They're 1-10.
This is absolutely a loss. I don't even know why we're discussing it. They are not a very good football team.
Okay.
And as I said, they might as well play in the NFC North. Next game at the Bears.
They're in Chicago?
They are at the Bears.
The only thing I'll say is we're getting Chicago in September, not so cold out. Well, that doesn't help.
What does that do?
Well, because the elements, if anything, you want them to impact Caleb Williams, and he's going to get us on a September day, summer day, nice breeze in Chicago. God, they're going to win that game by 34. The Jets are 1-3.
Yeah, this first month of the schedule did the Jets no favors. I also have it as a loss.
It's brutal. I mean, listen, you can make an argument that they're going to be 0-4.
I'm not gonna lie. Looking at the next 3 games that we just went through, I'm starting to change my tune on the Titans pick. I think maybe Bob Saleh gets them in week 1. They're 0-4.
Why? Well, what does that have to do with the next 3?
Looking ahead.
Okay.
I think if you're Aaron Glenn, I think it's almost the opposite, Stu, where if you see Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago weeks 2 through 4, week 1 all of a sudden becomes even more important.
It's your Super Bowl.
Yes.
An emphasis, right? You have to win that game, right? I understand.
Right.
Okay.
All right, we're now in the middle of October. The Jets come back home to host the Browns.
Wow. Shador or Deshaun Watson? I mean, that's a different game.
Is it though?
Well, I mean, they're all variations of the same game. Shador. That's got to be a win. They're at home?
Yep.
They're at home.
All right, so if there's a team that's worse than the Jets, it's the Cleveland Browns, and we get them at home.
No, we'll get that team later in the season. Trust me.
Wow, there's another one out there. All right, I'm going to have the Jets. I'm going to give the Jets a win here. Taylor?
I also have the Jets winning this one.
Mikey?
That's a loss.
Wow. So you have
That's a loss.
them at 1-4 right now?
I have them at 1-4.
All right, me and Taylor have them at 2-3. All right. And by the way, I would be thrilled with a 2-3 start.
You'd sign up for it today?
Oh, right now.
Today.
Yes, today, right now. I'd sign up for 1-4.
All right, ready for the next game?
Yes.
They're back on the road, heading up north to face the defending AFC champion New England Patriots.
Oh, wow.
The Fighting Mac Hollinses.
It never dawned on me to ask you who the Patriots play the week before, who the Patriots play next. Is it a short week? Is it a long week? But no, don't get in the way. That's not what win-loss is all about.
That's not what win-loss
You're
is.
right. You're supposed to be absent of information. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So it's Jets. Jets coming off a big win at home against Cleveland, 9-6.
You got them scoring 9, do you?
And the Browns scoring 6. High scoring affair. So they're coming off a win. They're headed up to the Patriots. I can't say they're going to beat the Patriots. They're not. No, loss.
No, you can't say that. No.
Yeah.
So we all have it as a loss. I have an asterisk next to it though. Want to see if Mike Vrabel's the coach this week. Could change
I'm
it.
not giving you a
Could
match.
change it.
It could change any moment. Right.
It could. Well, listen, if something happens with Mike Vrabel, we do win-loss again.
Well, yeah. Well, it already happened.
Feels like it keeps happening.
A little bit.
And it seems like the Patriots don't care. Hey. We'll talk about that on Monday. Anyway.
All right. We're deep in October now. October 25th. Jets are at home against the Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins are going to be one of the worst
Halloween.
teams in the NFL this year. This for me, as easy as if you can't win this game, pack it up because you're not winning many games. This is.
I mean,
easy.
Taylor, if anyone's incapable of winning this game, it's us. Yes. So it's Dolphins at home.
Dolphins are and the Jets are at home.
And we're 2-5, right?
You have them at 2-5. I have them at. You have them at 2-4. I have them at 1-5.
So we're 2-4. I'm going to give the Jets a win here. So the Jets are 3-4 through 7 games, which is wow. Sign up today? I would. Yep.
All right. I got them at 2-5. You two have them at 3-4.
Okay.
And now we're through Halloween. They welcome the Fighting Fernando Mendozas, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wow, I can't believe I'm saying this, but through 8 weeks, the Jets are 4-4. I mean, listen, they're getting some easy teams here. They really are.
They're getting easy teams and hard teams where I feel like it's almost
there's no in
one or
between.
the other. There's no real like we're gonna get into some of those other teams later.
Okay.
So me and Stu right now are doing this in lockstep because I also have it as a win. I have the Jets getting a little hot in October.
Yes,
Wow.
against the Browns and the Raiders.
Well, then things cool down because then you're going to Arrowhead or
Mike,
wait,
you
who
picked
do you
it as
have?
a win?
Oh yeah, I have that as a win. Yeah,
That's a win.
and that's also when they get their first interception of the season.
Okay. All right. I want these all posted somewhere. I have no idea where, but let's figure out a
course.
place where we can post these. Let's do it again next week, too. Go ahead, Mikey.
They go to the Chiefs next week.
Well, I mean, Taylor was talking about weren't we talking about a Bills-Chiefs game on Thanksgiving nights? Taylor was wondering whether Mahomes would be the quarterback.
I was just saying you don't get too excited when they're talking about, oh, this game's on Christmas, this game's on Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Because there's a
Right.
chance Mahomes goes down and all of a sudden you're watching Garrett Nussmeier play 4 quarters of football, wishing you didn't watch this game.
Yes, or wishing Nussmeier was my quarterback. We're Jet fans.
The Nuss Bus.
So we're 4-4. This game's at Kansas City.
Yep.
At Kansas City.
1 o'clock window, huh? The Jets will keep the best teams in that 1 o'clock window. It's a loss. It's a loss. I don't care if Nussmeier plays. It's a loss.
So this is the first place me and Stu are going to disagree.
What?
Listen, when I was at the Sims barn, Sims talked me kind of into this Jets team and that they're going to be a lot better than people think. And
He's doing a thing to you. I mean,
when you've won 4 games or 5 games, whatever, it's not too hard to be a lot better than people think. But I have this as a win for the Jets.
okay, that's
All right.
crazy. Okay.
So through the first 9 weeks, Taylor has them at 5-4.
With a
Stu
win
has
over
them-
Kansas City. Yeah.
Yep. Stu has them at 4-5,
Yep.
and I have them at 2-6. Or I'm sorry,
Okay.
2-7.
No, 2-7.
2-3.
3.
Oh, 3.
You're at 3-6, Mikey.
All right, I'm at 3-6.
Yeah.
Next game, the Buffalo Bills at home.
Loss.
Loss.
Yep.
Win.
Oh,
What? Why? Because you got to win a game. They're going to do something, right? You win a game at home that you're not supposed to win.
That's
Yeah.
a game.
Right.
That's
Yes.
that's the game.
Right.
That's the
Okay.
game right there.
Okay.
Next week they go cross country at the Chargers.
Jesus
That's a
Christ.
4:05 start. Just
Jesus Christ Almighty. So they get the Chargers coming off a loss at home to the Bills or a win if you're Mikey. Cross country, Harbaugh, Justin Herbert. Let me tell you, Herbert better do something this year. I am so tired. He's got Mike McDaniel as his offense coordinator. If not now, when?
This is the Sunday before Thanksgiving. If that
Sunday
sways
before.
your opinion at all.
What doesn't? Why would it? I mean,
I don't know. Family time.
yeah, it's when my family consoles me for being a Jet fan. Usually, it's right around that time. Chargers. They're not beating the Chargers. I'm going to say a loss. Taylor.
Chargers are my Super Bowl pick. I'll spoil that now. I think this
Wow.
Chargers team. I think Stu, you hit it when you said if not now, when. I love the Mike McDaniel hire. This is a loss for me.
Okay, so when for Taylor? Now is the answer.
So Taylor's at
All right.
5-6, right?
Yeah.
Taylor's at 5-6. Stu is at 4-7. I am
Yep.
also at 4-7. The next game up, they come all the way back across the country to go visit the Fighting Stugotzes in Miami. at
Right.
the
Well, they have to come back all the way across the country. They live in New York. Right.
Yeah.
So they're going down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. coming off 2
Couple of
losses.
warm weather games in November. Nice.
We avoid the warm weather in November to an extent. It starts to
scorching
cool
heat,
up
yeah.
around November. Yeah.
You'd rather play the Dolphins in November and December.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
You don't want to play them in September on the road. I'm going to say that's a win. The Dolphins are bad. I don't know. And listen, I'm only basing this on Malik Willis's first pitch at Marlins Park. That's it. So,
What if he was able to run it home
yes.
differently?
Yes. Listen, I think the Jets have a talented football team outside of the most important position in sports, the quarterback. So,
And head coach.
well, that
And
too.
owner.
Yes. Right. But if they
Taylor?
had the quarterback, we wouldn't care about the owner and the coach. That's the point. Yes.
I've got this as a win.
You have it as a win. I have it as a win too.
I have it as a loss.
Okay, so I'm 5-8, bro. I feel. What am I? 5-7 right now.
5-7. Taylor's got him at 6-6. I've
Right.
got him at 4-8.
Okay, go ahead. You're probably right, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
Next game, home against the Broncos. 10 times in 11 years or 9 times in 10 years they played the Broncos.
And this is after their bye.
Yes. This is
They're coming off a bye.
They're coming off the bye.
Sean Payton. Wow. So I think
got the Jets
we're
winning the
arriving
bye
at the point. I think we're arriving at the point in the season where we're getting closer to the playoffs and teams start identifying the games they have to win, and then suddenly a Jet team that maybe early on they wouldn't take so seriously, they now have to take seriously because they're all clustered up in the AFC. I have the Broncos winning this game.
I'm not a believer
Taylor?
in Bo Nix. I have the Jets winning this game.
Okay, you're a believer in Geno?
Yeah. You're
I'm a believer in
Aaron
home
Glenn
field
and Jr.
advantage.
All right, that's fair.
All right, so Taylor's got him
I
at
think the Broncos were
7-6.
undefeated on the road last year. I mean,
Yeah.
So they're due.
Get out. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We're gonna look now.
Taylor's got him at 7-6. Stu has him at 5-8, and I have them at 4-9. Before
I looked it up. They were 6-2 on the record.
it's close to undefeated, except for 2 games.
Good.
Circle your calendars, boys. This is a big one. At the Arizona Cardinals before Christmas.
Wow.
This is Taylor has this one as a possible we might sneak in the playoffs game. I have it as a Arch Manning sitting there game.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm at too. What's my record right now?
You have him at 5-8. I have him at 4-9. Taylor has him at 7-6. I'm assuming Taylor's going to take this one as a win.
Yeah. Well, if he thinks they're good enough to have 6 wins, he thinks they're going to
7.
beat Arizona, right?
So I think this is a game. I think Arizona's better positioned the way Mikey's talking to play their way into the number 1 pick and getting the quarterback. I think Arizona almost certainly punts on this game. I have the Jets winning it.
They punt. So they want to lose it more, is what you're saying.
Yep. Who wants it more?
March for Arch.
Where's the game? We're not getting Arch.
Arizona, 405.
We're not getting Arch. I mean,
They should flex that to 425 because it's that important.
they should flex it to Monday, 4:05.
They should flex it to overnight.
Tuesday.
Yeah, overnight.
I just flex it to overnights.
I'd watch.
Put it on the bowl. Should Jets Cardinals be flexed to 4:05 in the morning? It's a win for the Jets, unfortunately.
Of course, this is a win for the Jets. This is a terrible win for the Jets, and they get it.
Yep. Yeah, see, right, because they're supposed to lose.
Yep.
We want them to lose. The fan base is begging them to lose, and then they go out and they win by 24. You think you're going to the playoffs suddenly, right?
All right.
I-
Next game.
Yep.
Jets are home for the Patriots.
The Jets aren't beating the Patriots.
Yeah, I think the Jets get swept by the Patriots this year.
Yeah. And the Patriots are good. Yeah.
Stu has them at 6-9. Taylor has them at 7-7.
8.
I have them at 5-10.
I have 8
7
wins.
and 8, Taylor.
Okay.
15 games we've done.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I trying to do
I got to be honest. I'm mad at the NFL for giving the Jets such an easy schedule. There's too many easy teams. We're not going to get the first round. We're not going to get the first pick in the draft next year because the NFL made it too easy.
Whoa. You got to wait to see what the Cowboys and the Colts are going to do because we got to go through those.
No, but I'm saying there are too many Cleveland Browns. There's too many easy teams on the schedule. I wish every game was against the Chiefs or someone like that. The Bills, Anyway, go ahead.
That's what happens when you come in last place. You get a last place schedule.
You get a last place schedule.
We always come in last place. I know. I'm used to this. Yes, go ahead.
All right, we're in the new year, and they welcome the quarterback whisperer himself, Kevin O'Connell.
That guy. That guy.
That genius.
Such a genius. J.J. McCarthy, such a genius. The Jets handed me Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl the second I got rid of him because I'm such a genius.
I believe the 49ers handed him.
Well, I know the 49ers ran him, though.
And the Panthers.
Darnold says that's what turned him into a quarterback. And how about you turn into a quarterback as a Jet? How does that sound?
Sounds like a Jet problem.
I don't blame
Taylor?
Sam. I'm happy for Sam. I like Sam. Sam's a good guy. Sam's going to be treated differently come Lake Tahoe this year, right, Taylor? You know that, right? Taylor, you're going to see what happens in that room when we go in there. The best room in sports, right? Like the night before we go in there. Sam, you'll see. They'll announce that Sam Darnold has won. He's now a Super Bowl champion. He'll get a different response than he got last year. And then you'll see the response to Matthew Tkachuk. It's going to be like Tkachuk might be the most famous guy there. Like he might be the most popular guy there simply because of what he did in the Olympic hockey game. I'm serious. I'm telling you right now.
I think Sam Darnold's the same guy if he wins 4 Super Bowls, 5 Super Bowls. When he walks into Tahoe, he's still behind Josh Allen in that pecking order. Sam Darnold's just like the guy's guy in the room.
Okay.
Well, Stu, let me ask you this. If Sam Darnold had a podcast, does Colin Jost go on it?
Yes.
Yeah. That's all I needed to know.
I think he was on New Heights podcast this week, the Kelsey's podcast.
I'm sure he was, right? I can tell you the podcast he's not coming on is ours. I mean, unless I walk up to him and ask him.
Listen, I know a country club Colin Jost is a member of now. I've been working my angles this year.
Wait, really? Have you?
Yep.
You've been working your ankles?
How's Ben Johnson coming?
I haven't texted Ben Johnson since the last time I texted Ben Johnson.
I know, but that's his point.
Listen, I bet you I could get Ben Johnson on the next 2 weeks.
Bet.
Let's take that bet, Mikey. Let's take the bet.
What do you guys want to wager? Here we go.
All right, so wait, this is big. Hold on. It's rare that me and Mikey suspend just for a second win-loss for the Jets, but we are doing it right now. Where were we? Week 15, 16? Where were we?
We're at week 16, 17. We're at week 17.
All right, but we have a big bet about to go down right now. So can Taylor get Ben Johnson on in the next 2 weeks? First off, do we want him on in the next 2 weeks? Because if you get Ben Johnson, you would prefer to have him on in like September, but that's not the point we should be discussing.
I'd rather win the bet.
Okay, let's win the bet because he's offering now, right? There's a challenge here.
2 weeks. Okay. Friday. It's Friday, May 15th at 11 something in the morning. So you have till noon on Friday, whatever that date is.
What's the bet going to be?
29th. What do you got, Taylor?
So if I get Ben Johnson on the next 2 weeks, I want to go to England this upcoming season for soccer. I just want my flight paid to England.
So I am now right, Mikey. I don't know why you're involved in this bet. It's going to be me paying for the flight.
I was just going to say
you guys could split. You guys could split the bill.
Mikey's not splitting anything.
I'll pay for the upgraded meal.
Right. I mean, Mikey, Mikey's not calling me to say, hey, I'll split that with you. And I'm not calling Mikey saying, hey, you need to split that with me. So I'm stuck with this. This is my bet.
I'll buy you a pint.
Right. And now this is great because if you don't get Ben Johnson on, then Mikey's totally going to reap the benefits of whatever it is that I win. So, all right. So you're asking me, you want to go to England this summer is what you're saying?
This upcoming fall or winter.
For a football game?
For a soccer match. Football. A fixture.
On the pitch.
And then what do we get? That's expensive. That's like a costly trip right there.
No,
How much is a
not
round
costly.
trip
That's costly.
ticket to
I
London?
know. That's why. That's why
Right, I know. So I want equal value back. He's Mike. He's our executive producer, and I have to make bets with him to get Ben Johnson on the show.
To get a guest on the show.
You should just be doing it to impress me. I'm so proud of you.
I want to make the bet, and then I want to say what I have to say.
I know, but like, listen, when I was climbing the ranks in sports radio, I never made deals with Hank Goldberg to get certain guests on. I should have. I'm upset at myself for not doing it, but I never made those bets. I got the guest on to impress Hank. He doesn't care. And if I don't agree to this bet, we're never getting Ben Johnson on, ever. Fuck.
You could try. Press your luck.
You have his number. I've given you every number in my contact. Well, not all of them. I draw the line somewhere.
Colin Russo.
Yes. He's all mine. Huh. All right, so what are we getting back if Taylor doesn't get Ben? He's going to get Ben Johnson. He's that confident he can get Ben Johnson on. Because, Mikey, this is how we determine how confident he is that he can get Ben Johnson on. We ask for a lot. So here's what I'll tell you. If you don't get him on, however much the dollar value is on a round trip air ticket to London and back to the United States, okay? So what do you think it is, $1,200?
It's about that, probably.
No,
Okay.
probably a little less.
It depends when you book it.
All right. So you have to
First
give me
class.
$1,200.
First class, by the way.
For what? Okay, so
Whoa.
that could be like $5,000.
that is like $5,000.
Okay, so I will get you those tickets if you get Ben Johnson on. And if you don't get, he's confident that he can get Ben Johnson. I'm about to ask him for $5,000, and Taylor wouldn't make that bet unless he knew he can get Ben Johnson on, which begs the question, why the fuck hasn't Ben Johnson been on? Damn it.
Ace in the sleeve.
Yeah, it is an ace in the
Like
sleeve.
Ben Johnson in the sleeve.
You got, yes.
He's been holding on to this. I'm starting to get worried now.
Break glass
No,
in
I
case
know,
of
but
Ben Johnson.
The fact that he's leveraging doing his job to get stuff.
I'm proud of him.
What you're hearing in my voice is, why did I do this to Hank?
What do you
Or
guys want?
Dan?
What do you guys want to bet for Mac Hollins to come on?
No.
Oh, wow.
No, I've seen his relationship with you as much as I questioned it.
It's real?
It's real. I'm not. No.
But where is he? Why isn't he on? Because Taylor wants me to pay him.
I'm surprised that he picked a flight to England as opposed to a Knicks finals game at the Mecca. That's what I was surprised about.
That's a good point. I think the flight's more expensive. I mean, less expensive. Is that possible?
You know what would be awful for Taylor?
Wait, hold on. Is that possible? Is a first class round trip ticket to London less expensive than
In the door?
tickets?
In the door? No, not in the door.
Taylor, are you pricing this out right now? Yes.
The cheapest ticket at MSG right now for home game 1 of the finals is well over $3,000
For one ticket.
for one ticket. Yeah.
And so London and back, first class is like $5,000, right?
I don't know. I haven't even looked at first class, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know what would be funny is if Taylor had to buy me a ticket to go to my first NBA game at the Mecca, and it was an NBA Finals game, and he didn't go.
No, so I think that's the bet right there. You buy me and Mikey 2 tickets to the Mecca. We go to the Knick game without you. How about that?
That's like $6,000.
Yeah, so is your ticket.
No, it's not.
You're forgetting about the pint I'm throwing in.
Huh. Hold on. Now I have to go to flights and check this out. I have to. I mean, we're here. Flights. All right, here we go. Where are you flying out of?
Fort Lauderdale, probably.
All right, that's nice of you. Not Palm Beach, where it costs $1,000 more, probably. Where are you flying into?
Either London or Manchester, I'd say.
All right, I'll just put it in London here.
Heathrow or Gatwick?
How do you spell London?
Like Drake London.
Okay, good.
Like Drake London. That'll get him.
Okay. Heathrow. Okay. First class. And when are you departing? Like roughly.
Sometime in September, I'd say.
All right, let me just pick a random date in September.
Games are on Saturdays, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
oh, so it's going to be like a Friday, Mike, is what you're saying? Maybe a Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in the neighborhood of $6,500. Round trip. Oh, wait, that's one way. That's one way.
That can't be right.
It is right. Now I'm doing...
We're going to need Abby to look this up for you.
No, we're not.
Check Miami.
No, I'm checking. Well, right, because it's a bigger airport, more options. I'm doing September 10th, okay? And with you returning on September 14th, all right? Direct flights, directees only.
It's a great podcast.
It is. It's so good.
If you got,
there are no
if you
direct
got
flights?
if you got this far in the podcast, I mean,
They just want to know. They just want to know. Do you have the Jets winning against the Vikings? I'm
No,
listening for this.
I don't. The Jets lose the rest of the way. It's over $10,000 for me to send Taylor to London.
that can't be right. Okay, then I don't need the first class flight.
Okay, fine. So what are you going to give us back? 2 tickets to the Knicks game or no? How about a regular season Knicks game next year, home opener after they win the title? How about that?
Oh, banner night.
Yeah.
Okay, I could do that. 2 tickets.
You,
for
Mikey?
guys. Yep.
Wow, that's a big ticket, Mikey. If they win the title, that's going to be an expensive
Be my
ticket.
first NBA game.
Yes. All right, so if we win, Taylor gives us 2 tickets to go to a game that he would die to go to. And you can't go to the game. That's part of the bet.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, no, you can't go. You can wait for us outside, and then when we come out, you can ask
And
us.
we
how it
have to
was.
get Taylor 2 tickets, round trip tickets to London to go away for a weekend. And Mikey A and I, fortunately for us, can't go to London, so that's good. All right, so who are we on to? The Vikings here?
the Vikings. Yeah, you got that as
Lost.
a loss too. All right,
Fortunately. Yeah.
6-10, Taylor.
I think this is the year you see the defensive prowess from Aaron Glenn kick in. I've got this as a win. I don't think a small quarterback is going to be the thing that could beat Aaron Glenn.
9-7. Wow.
I told you they're going to be.
Lofty. You know what he's doing, Mikey? He's
No,
trying to
they're-
get us excited here.
No, they're going to be frisky this year. I'm telling you.
Risky. Jesus Christ.
I got them at 5-11, and then they end the season at Buffalo in January.
So it's a question of whether or not Buffalo needs that game. The Jets will obviously try to lose that game for better draft position. I have the Buffalo Bills winning that game. I don't care what position the Bills are in at that stage of the they can rest everyone, and they're still going to win that game.
I've also got it as a loss.
Okay.
So Taylor has them at 9-8.
The worst season possible for the Jets, 9-8.
Stu has them at 6-11, and I
Yeah.
have them at 5-12.
Okay, let's hope they do worse than Mikey has them.
Picking fourth.
Yes. These are the loftiest expectations we've ever had for the Jets in 20 years of doing this.